Hello and welcome back to Gabe in the Kitchen. So this is technically a part 2 from part 1 where we made this delicious Japanese milk bread, as you can see here, shokupan. Now, the only reason we made this is so we can make this recipe, which is the Arome Bakery London's copycat. This is their honey butter toast. We're gonna make it just like that. This is just 3 ingredients. 40 grams of butter. I like to use salted. We've got 20 grams of light brown sugar and 20 grams of honey. That is it. You're gonna need a small bowl so you can mix them in. Just gonna go ahead, make sure your butter is soft because we need it to, we wanna make like a compound butterish type thing. So if you wanna know how to make this, check out our last episode. I will leave a link right here. And then all you wanna do is slice at least 1 inch thick slices like so. You can remove the crust. That is optional. I think I will remove the crust for one of them and keep it on for the other one. Get your sugar in there and get your honey in there. Guys, that's literally it. Optionally, you can add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of vanilla, which I think I shall do. And all you're gonna do is just stir that together. That's it. It's finished. See, I told you this would be the quickest recipe on the channel. I've got here 1/4 teaspoon. Just gonna add a drop of vanilla. This is enough for 2 slices. So if you want to do more slices, double, triple, whatever, however many slices you've got, go for it. Stir. Now at this point, you want to preheat your oven to 170 degrees Celsius, Americans, Celsius. We've got this one, so we'll just do it now. Right, so the one that I'm going to remove the crust off is this one, because look, see a tiny little hole developed there. That's probably from my rolling. So I'm going to slice off the crust. Now you want to butter on all sides, so top, bottom, side, the whole thing. Make sure you cover every single crumb. And then gently put that . Now in the oven it goes for a total of about 16 minutes, 170 degrees C, and we'll flip it halfway through. So for about 8 minutes, we'll flip it and do another 8 minutes. Yes, so I did increase the heat to 175, gave it an extra 2 minutes. So now we're gonna flip it. We'll do another 10 minutes. Keep an eye on it. 8 might be enough, but we'll do another 10 minutes at 175 and then we'll see what happens then. Now we'll let that cool. You notice it will get a lot more crunchy. Look, you can't even hear anything when I scrape it, can you? But you can hear a bit, but not too much. When it cools, it's gonna get nice and crunchy. Don't do what I just did. That really hurt. That burnt. Oh, Jesus Lord. Right, so it's been a few minutes. It's been cooling on a wire rack. Now, notice the difference. Cutting off the crust really does shrink that. Look at that off the top, and then look at the size difference off the side. I don't think it's worth it because this is still delicious. Anyway, here's the sound I promised. That's the outside. The inside is fluffy as F. There's a few extras. Ice cream. This isn't ice cream. This is frozen cheesecake. If you haven't heard of it, you need to go try it. It's the same, kind of similar to frozen yogurt, but not quite. Anyway, I digress. Let's focus on the star of the show. Look how much bigger it is if you don't cut the crust. What a waste, but this looks presentable. Of course, a lot of you like to add your ice creams and your whatnots. Ooh-wee. And then you can drizzle on some maple syrup, but this is honey. This is gonna be one of those really addictive recipes. Oh my God, oh my goodness. Just guys, I promise you, this is probably this is easily one of the best things I've made on this channel. So easy as well. Well, if you count part 1, it's not so easy, but if you just look at part 2, this is brilliant. Wow. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. One, say hi, hi guys, how you doing? So we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you, bye.